This video will go over changes to unemployment benefits and the Small Business Administration loans available to childcare providers. The Paycheck Protection Program should cover the payroll cost of employees who are retained or rehired for 8 weeks after a loan is signed and funds have been released. All businesses with 500 or fewer employees can apply, including nonprofits, sole proprietors, self-employed individuals, and independent contractors. The PPP loan can be used for payroll costs, interest on mortgage, rent, and utilities. The PPP loan will be forgiven in full if 75% or more of the loan is used for payroll expenses, including the business share of health and retirement benefits and paid leave. Loans from the Paycheck Protection Program will be available for amounts equaling 2.5 times the average monthly payroll for a business, up to $10 million. Don't worry if you make less than that. Small businesses can apply too. The SBA doesn't lend you the money for the PPP, they just back the loan that the lender provides. Organizations need to apply for PPP loans through a lender or bank. Start with the bank that you regularly do business with, and if you meet challenges there, look into alternative lenders like PayPal and Square, who are also offering PPP loans. You can also check out the SBA's Lender Match tool on the SBA.gov website. The Paycheck Protection Program application can also be found on the SBA website. Your lender should guide you through the application process, but you can prepare by gathering documents. Here's an example of some of the documents you may need. As of April 30th, 2020, EIDL loan applications are no longer being accepted due to a backlog in applications. There's a chance that the EIDL loan application process may reopen, so keep an eye on SBA.gov for up-to-date information. The SBA's Economic Injury Disaster Loan provides vital economic support to small businesses to help them overcome temporary loss of revenue they are experiencing as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. This program is for any small business with less than 500 employees, including sole proprietors, independent contractors, and self-employed people. Even nonprofits and veteran organizations affected by COVID-19 can apply. Businesses in certain industries may have more than 500 people if they meet the SBA's size standards for those industries. The Economic Injury Disaster Loan Advance for up to $10,000 or $1,000 per employee will be made available within days of a successful application, and this loan advance will not have to be repaid. Interest on an EIDL is 3.75% for businesses and 2.75% for nonprofits. Payments can be deferred for up to 1 year, and the length of the loan can be for up to 30 years. In order to apply, have the following information prepared: Employee Identification Number, or EIN, Social Security Number, gross revenue from February 1st, 2019 to January 31st, 2020, and the number of employees. The EIDL loan can be used to pay for fixed debts, such as mortgage payments, supplies, and other bills that cannot be paid due to COVID-19's impact. This loan cannot cover any business growth or expansion. Unlike the Paycheck Protection Program, which is administered by banks and lenders, EIDL loans are administered by the SBA and paid directly by the U.S. Treasury. As of late April, the application process is closed due to a backlog of applications. Applying for both loans ensures that you take full advantage of these programs to support your business, but there are conditions to keep in mind when applying for both loans. You cannot use funds from both loans for the same purpose. EIDL is best used for non-payroll purposes, whereas PPP is best used for payroll purposes.
For unemployment benefits, there are two checklists to refer to: the Unemployment Benefit Application Checklist and the Application Checklist for Expanded Pandemic Unemployment Benefit. You must first apply for the unemployment benefits before applying for the Expanded Pandemic Unemployment Benefit. The Unemployment Benefits Application Checklist. You may be eligible for unemployment benefits if you are unable to work due to COVID-19. Some scenarios may include your employer temporarily closes business to comply with state guidelines, or you are temporarily laid off, or your hours are reduced due to business slowdown or lack of demand. For more on specific scenarios related to COVID-19 that may impact your eligibility for unemployment benefits, please visit esd.wa.gov/newsroom/COVID-19. Basic eligibility criteria for unemployment benefit. You must have worked at least 680 hours in your base year, and you must have earned at least some of your wages in Washington State, or your base year is the first 4 of the last 5 completed calendar quarters before the week in which you file your claim. For example, if you file your claim in March 2020, your base year is October 1st, 2018 through September 30th, 2019. Or if you file your claim in April, May, or June 2020, your base year is January 1st, 2019 through December 31st, 2019. Find more eligibility criteria for unemployment benefits at esd.wa.gov/unemployment/basic-eligibility-requirements. If you think you are eligible, use this checklist to gather information and get ready to apply. Before you apply, gather the information you'll need to complete the application. You will need your name, social security number, birth date, and contact information. You will also need your complete work history for the past 18 months, including employer name or names, employer address or addresses, employer phone number or phone numbers, start and end dates of employment for each employer. You will also need your bank account and routing number if you want to sign up for direct deposit. If you normally get your work through a union, had more than 16 employers in your base year, or were in the military during the last 18 months, you may need to provide additional information. Find more at esd.wa.gov/unemployment/have-this-information-ready. How to apply. You can apply online or by phone. However, call volumes are high right now, and applying online will be faster. Setting up an account to apply online works best on a laptop or desktop computer. You can use a phone or tablet, but this service is not optimized for mobile and may be difficult to navigate. Like most Washington state agencies, Employment Security Department uses Secure Access Washington, or SAW, to manage access to customer accounts. If you do not already have a SAW or SAW account, you'll need to create one. If you do, you can use that same username and password to access e-services. Start by going to secure.esd.wa.gov/home. For more help, use the instructions in the e-services user guide posted under Step 2. The application checklist for expanded pandemic unemployment benefits. You may be eligible for these benefits if you can't work due to COVID-19. Some scenarios may include your workplace closed, you can't get to work, you had to quit or work part-time, or you are an independent contractor, self-employed, or your wages and hours are not reported to an employment security, and your work is affected or business closed. You need to care for your child who can't go to school or daycare. To be eligible for expanded unemployment benefits, you must first apply for regular unemployment benefits and be denied. The law requires this. Also see the eligibility checker and application checklist for regular benefits. You must have worked some hours in your base year and be unemployed due to COVID-19. Your base year is the first 4 of the last 5 completed calendar quarters before the week you apply. Before you apply, gather information you'll need to complete the application. You will need your 2019 IRS Schedule C-K-1, SE-F, 1099 Miscellaneous, K, INT, 2019, 2019 Tax Return, 2019 W-2, not for self-employment. How to apply. Download this guide through this link for detailed help and instructions. We recommend that you apply online. You can also apply by phone, but call volumes are high right now and applying online will be faster. Using a laptop or desktop computer is best. You can use a phone or tablet, but the application might be difficult to navigate. Create a Secure Access Washington or SAW account if you do not already have one. Use your SAW or SAW username and password to access the unemployment application in eServices. The usual requirement to look for work while on unemployment is currently optional, so you can answer no. It won't affect your benefits. When you answer the able and available question, remember they consider you able and available to work even if you're healthy but can't work due to COVID-19. After you apply and are approved, you automatically will receive an extra $600 for each week you claim benefits from March 29 to July 25th, 2020. You don't need to request it. Start submitting weekly claims right away, even before you're approved.